The title of the story was Spells and Sleeping Bags. The story was about Rachel and her sister who went to join the summer camp. And what makes the story interesting is that they have just discovered that they are half witch.
So how did the conflict of the story started?
It is when Rachel could not control her powers, and Liana went to camp to exchange body with Rachel.
So how did this conflict affect the lives of the characters?
Rachel's family and friends started to hate her, and then most of the time Rachel became lonely.
So if you were the main character, would you solve the problem, the conflict, with the same way or in a different way?
Yes, I want to solve the problem the way Rachel have solved the problem, because Rachel solved the problem naturally. Her sister have just found out that she's not the real Rachel.
So what did her sister do?
Her sister found out that Rachel was not that smart as she was before, and she lost her manners. It seems that something is
not right.
Yeah, something's not right, and then so her sister find ways so that to solve the problem.
So were you satisfied about the ending of the story?
Yes, because Rachel and Liana became friends, and then the family of Rachel and Liana also became friends.
The book that I have read is entitled Unfortunate Events. So the story is about about Violet, Claus, and Sunny. They are brothers and sisters, and apparently they lost their parents from a tragedy, and so they have to transfer from relative to relative to find a legal guardian.
So how did the conflict of the story started?
The conflict started when Count Olaf, a family friend, tries to kill anyone who accepts the Violet, Claus, and Sunny, the Baudelaire's orphans. So, which means that anywhere wherever they go, Count Olaf will kill anyone. So they have to transfer from relative to relative to relative.
How did the conflict affect the character's life?
Since they have to transfer from one place to another, it is kind of hard for them to be in the place where they are, because they have to transfer from relative to relative just to find a legal guardian. So it's kind of hard for them, really hard, and knowing that there's someone out there who's gonna kill someone, and they have nothing to do, and they can't do anything about it. So it's really hard for them.
Okay, so if you were the main character, will you solve uh, prob the problem in the same way?
Well, I guess I would solve the problem on with the same way, because I think what the main characters did was the only thing left to do with that situation. On my part, I could not think of anything else to do, so I guess I would do the same thing.
So, were you satisfied?
Of course, I was absolutely satisfied. I mean, the Violet, Klaus, and Sunny had finally, yeah, they finally had their legal guardian, which is Mr. Poe, and Count Olaf was punished for the things that she committed. So everyone was happy, and Count Olaf was punished. So I guess I am satisfied.